So poetry on paper relies on the reader's interest and dedication in decoding the metaphor. Spoken word, however, very often reveals the meaning for the audience so they can understand the metaphor. Why would you reveal the meaning of your poem during your poem while performing in front of an audience? Why would that make sense? The significance of what? The significance of what you're talking about, why?
They don't have time to sit and mull over it. It's not on paper in front of them to reread.
Yes, yes. Especially in performing, yes, yes.
Visual content?
The visual content. So people, essentially, yes. So that your audience,
understand what he's saying.
so that your audience can understand
So
what
it's
you're
not
saying.
boring and they can walk out.
So they can go along with you on the journey. Poetry on paper basically relies upon the interest of the reader. Spoken word as a genre very often reveals its meaning so that the audience can go along on the ride with them and appreciate the metaphor, appreciate the figurative language, appreciate all of these things, and understand very often, as in the case of Matt's poems, the emotional journey that they're being taken on.
Because words have power.
Because words have power. Excellent. All right, so yes, we're going to go into today's lesson, and the thing that we're going to be charting along these 4 weeks is the idea of mementos and metaphors. Using figurative language to write about the members of your family. So, here there are some grammatical errors. My apologies. It originally came from a prompt where I said students will choose a member of their family. Here it says you. My apologies. That was an oversight. So it says you will choose a member of your family and an object that reminds you of that family member. This often works well by choosing a special possession of that family member, a piece of jewelry, a signed baseball, their favorite cooking apron. It can also be something that that family member doesn't keep, but has or interacts with often. A type of food, a type of music, etc. So, if you all are willing to share, if you're already brainstorming some ideas, because this is so exciting, if we can kind of go around the room and say our name and say and list a family member or a friend or whoever it is that we feel like writing about, and some poignant item that when we think of this item, it always reminds us of that person in our lives. Does anyone have one already that they're so eager? We'll start with you, sir.